Yeah, I guess I didn't introduce this time, as I have done multiple times before, that I'm just going to say names wrong. Like, it's just going to happen.
No, I think you're closer to how it's more supposed to be pronounced than I am, for sure.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Stoneface Reactions. I'm Theta, this is Lessons, and we are back for the first time, sort of, for some modaozushi, where, to clarify everything here, new viewers isn't going to make any sense, but I have viewed the first 9 episodes of the show already in a solo reaction. And even before that, I had seen the first episode before in a, I don't know what you call it, sickening haze. I don't know. If you imagine what you're supposed to feel like if you listen to any Pink Floyd song, that's what I remember watching the first episode in. But I decided, or we decided, be probably a good show to react to together. And I thought, instead of doing what we did with, say, Fate Zero, probably be a good idea to get Lessons in from the start. And, you know, not for nothing, get his thoughts on the show as we go through it.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. So, what I thought I probably is what I'll do is I'll only include any information that I still have all my notes from episode 1 to 9. So, we'll probably come back as we normally do, notes on the board, and I will just share what I was thinking then, and you can share your newer thoughts at the same time to make this a comprehensive watch through. Because as I do with all the other stuff, I have the images of the board episode per episode, so we can retrospectively look back at the board as it was.
Now, I will say this in the beginning. I am not as familiar with Chinese, well, anything other, I guess, kung fu movies, but, you know, badly dubbed ones from Hong Kong, all places, which is very much China, of course. So, you know, I won't be able to, although already you're being accused of not saying much in the first place, but probably I need to get into it, right? Although I have been watching an excellent channel called Accented Cinema, and they do breakdowns of he is Chinese Canadian, and he is doing breakdowns of, you know, some Jump anime. That's why I got into it, but really it was a lot of East Asian, particularly Chinese, mainland, and Hong Kong stuff. So I'm trying to get into the vibe, right? And I will try very, very hard not to go, oh yeah, in Japan. It's like, no, this is China. This is Chinese. Don't be a dumbass. Don't make the comparison if it doesn't fit. I'll try very hard not to do that, but it is still hard because that's the reference I'm coming, you know, with this, right? So I apologize if I slip up, because you can just say in the comments, okay, he's just being a dumbass. We'll be fine.
Hey, I remember in my first solo reaction, I accidentally recorded it all in Japanese. So, speaking of which, though, one thing I do intend to cover here in the first episode, before anybody else can get on me about it, is that we are going to be recording with a version of the show that was made for Crunchyroll, which means it has the Japanese or American, I don't know. It's a Crunchyroll opening, which isn't the same as the normal opening.
Yeah.
So I'm going to send you the opening of the show, and we're going to watch that first before we actually start the show. And then when we finish the show, before we get into our thoughts, I'm going to send you the ending so you can see the actual ending of the show, because I didn't do that at any point in any of my solo recording either. So the element therein, though, is that might end up being a Patreon-only thing. I might have to cut that out specifically because what are we going to do on YouTube that thing gets caught?
Yep.
That I mean, what can I do?
Yeah.
So from that aspect, yeah, if you see that we go from talking about doing it to talking about it, then that's only on Patreon. So yeah, I guess let's go ahead and look at the opening of the show before we even start watching the show. Now, I remember I only saw this once.
Yeah.
Like the first time I originally saw it.
the opening is very Chinese, right? Mountains, music, right? I like the music.
That's what I got drawn as. That's Wei Ying. That's what I got drawn as. That's who you were going to get drawn as.
Lily pads and this.
That is who you're getting drawn as.
So this is very much a. I'm trying to figure out which.
It's a bit of an epic
time. No, the time frame. You know.
Oh, don't worry about that. You're gonna find that out when you start watching.
Because they're, you usually figure
Literally,
this out.
do not worry about it until you start the episode. You'll figure it out real quick.
Hey, wuxian. Yeah.
It's definitely a lot better than the opening you're going to hear when you watch the episode.
Pretty smooth. The animation was great. The use of contrast, black and white with the characters being in bright, vibrant colors. I like it. The hairstyles. Yeah, I'm going to try. Because that's one of the suggestions that was made to me. If you want to watch anything that is period piece, whether it's fantastic or more of the time, you can sort of tell by the look of it what sort of time frame vis-a-vis the dynasty that it might be, or it could be a combination of things, right?
I believe this is a classic tale of Chinese mythology, but I don't know that it takes place in a specific time period. But
I mean, it could be very ancient, like I believe it's a Shan, which is like the time where the gods and humans were in the same place, and you have magic and all that, and they were trying to define what it was, the way the world was supposed to be. I don't remember any of the others. I know Han. There are many others that come afterwards.
No.
Wuxian,
What I mean specifically is that I know that this is a story that's been remade in many different medium. Like there's many live action versions of this out there as well. I just don't know any specifics about it, and I would suggest that maybe, just maybe, before we make utter fools of ourselves trying to guess at this stuff ahead of time, but maybe we should watch the first episode first, and then you'll be like, you know what I think this is, and educated guesses rather than just guesses.
Overall, I liked it. I suspect that the English one is going to try to be more.
It's not English; it's just generic. I mean, you'll see. Don't need to. You'll see. Anything else before we actually start?
Nope.
All right. Well, I say let's go ahead and hop on in, and you can see what we get.
But before we get started,
make sure that you hit the like button,
hit that subscribe button,
comment down below to feed that algorithm.
On top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this,
unfiltered,
uncensored,
and uncut,
as well as some early access stuff,
you can check it out over on the Patreon.
It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure.
There's zero pressure in order to do that. It's just a little bit of extra support, and it would be greatly appreciated.
Could have sworn that there was a narrator for this part, but I guess not.
Eating patriarch is back when clown ran amok and where people suffered, righteous clown launched.
Yeah, no, I remember trying to speed read it out loud when the first time.
Well, this is a rebellion against a kingdom or the emperor.
No, didn't catch that one right. It's giving you the backstory, but I'm pretty sure we're also going to see it. So that was just like telling you what's coming, but as narrative.
CGI burps, but not badly done.
Oh yeah, no, I was always impressed by the art style of the show.
Okay.
Yeah, I meant to mention that D&D campaign that you ran, the animatic that I would often link, was the inspiration for my character Gar, was based on this show too.
Oh. Thank you. Okay.
It's my guy. Wei Ying.
Yiling.
Wuxian is a courtesy name, which I still don't understand when you use that, so.
Oh, he's a necromancer. Oh, that's cool.
He is at this point in time. See, I told you you'd find out what year this was. And I'm dead. Yan Shang is the character you're being drawn as. You killed me, you son of a bitch.
I've seen this shot before. Yeah, it is one of those retellings. But I don't remember which story it's supposed to be. Yeah.
I mean, I would assume it's this one. Yin Tiger Amulet.
Like a fucking bomb. Like a nuke.
Really, this is all just setting everything up. This is Gosu. Cloud's Recess.
It sounds like they're talking over a tea in a tea
Here's your
house somewhere.
generic anime opening.
Yeah.
Although I will say I've kind of gotten used to this opening song.
It's not bad, but the other one was more thematic.
Yeah. Also, you might notice it's the past was written on there. Yeah. So the narrative opening is from an element that I hadn't reached yet in 9 episodes. And
Also in Japanese as well.
Well, yeah, but this is generic anime opening.
Yeah.
Again, this was made for the Crunchyroll airing, I guess. And you're going to see, of course, the Japanese ending, too, before we finish. And then after we're done, we're going to watch the actual ending, so we get context for both. And I guess whoever's in the comment section can let me know when to look at a different opening and ending. I think there's 4 different endings at the very least. I don't know how many openings there are.
How long is it supposed to series to go? 40, 50, 60 episodes?
I think 35. But there's also something called Q, like a Q version. Like, I'm not exactly sure. Also, comment section, let me know. Like I said, I only got 9 episodes in, so I'm not, like, fully versed either.
I guess it will summon
13 years later. Was on you.
Yeah, I think he doesn't want to be there.
His name is Apple. The donkey.
Oh.
It never gets said. That's why I'm saying it out loud. It's not a spoiler or anything.
So he's serving as a host for the patriarch, right? Sacrifice his soul to switch bodies, essentially.
Yeah, I guess in all technicalities, that's my guy right now.
那是我要吃的，你怎么丢出去了？啊！
你装什么死啊你！你住我家的地，吃我家的米，拿你几个破法器又怎么了？还敢去告状啊？敢告我们少爷的状？长哪儿了你？别以为亲爹是仙门家主很了不起，你不过是个私生子，还不是像得丧家犬一样让人赶了回来。哼！莫玄宇，你给我听好了，莫家庄现在是我娘当家，我娘不拿你娘当妹妹，你别想称我表哥。
Remember, there's all clans and whatnot, so important to know what the bloodlines are.
这是以自残完成愿望的献射禁术，一天到晚搞这些邪里邪气的东西。这血阵，这生前是有多惨，才会割肉献身，召唤一个十恶不赦的凶煞邪神？那也不该召唤。
I do like the raccoon look.
可能是真疯吧？那这个死疯子！ 你那死鬼娘是家奴之女，你也就是个家奴。哼，看牢他，今天家里有重要客人要来，别让他出来丢人现眼。
Yeah, I think once he gets up from what he's doing, he's.
You keep using the word lunatic, but apparently it has a different definition than what we would normally use it as.
献射禁术所召之鬼神，必须完成施术者的心愿。 否则将诅咒
vengeance
永世不得超生。
Well, yeah, he summoned him for a reason.
你换了我也就罢了。
As he said, self-sacrificing too, so he gave up his life to sacrifice us to do something.
一顿还是灭门？
But he doesn't know what, as he just said.
Yeah.
死疯子，你胆儿肥了，还敢笑？你！ 少爷，有活腻了是不是？敢打少爷，不狠揍你一顿，你长不了记性。
Yeah, you don't look like you're gonna give anybody any.
你，死疯子，你给我等着！
No, he is a lunatic right now, going crazy.
Yeah, but again, I think they're using a different definition of it than say madman.
Yeah, that's a donkey. If he doesn't want to go, he doesn't want to go. That's a donkey, not a mule, by the way.
I said donkey.
No, I said donkey.
No, I said donkey. When I said his name was Apple. I said the donkey. So you didn't think I was talking about the guy.
I said that because people think, oh, stubborn as a mule, but he's not a mule.
Well, I was literally before you said the donkey thing, thinking that's the reason why we call uncooperative people asses. Don't get me started on these words that they're using. They will define them later, and then they will not use those definitions at all.
He's not happy. I like how much personality they gave to the donkey.
I mean, it really befits the art style. Yep, just two people casually flying through the air.
Yeah, as you do.
果然是仪表堂堂，气宇轩昂，一起风发英姿飒爽，人中龙凤啊！
莫夫人， 你之前说莫家庄后山的走失是最近才泛滥的。
So many shots of these
有些都侵扰到庄
Wins?
内了。
angles, I was gonna
而
say.
且这2天呀，还来了些仙家
老娘
高人，说什么冶炼。
修仙者习游历四方，
Guess you can't say yuan because that's
大
not
魔
how you
鬼
say
怪
it.
都常在夜间出没，故有此名。
哦，原来如此啊！其实小
Yeah, I guess I didn't introduce this time, as I have done multiple times before, that I'm just gonna say names wrong. Like, it's just gonna happen.
No, no, I think you're closer to how it's more supposed to be pronounced than I am, for sure.
这是仙过仙仙门法术的继父啊！你一定要替我打他一顿。
打你了，有没有伤着啊？仙人见谅。哎呀，不得无礼！
喂，你不能进去啊！走开！站住！我拦住他！停下！绿宝，别进去！
Not used to that body, so that's why he's.
I don't know how much of that's actually involved.
卷云纹抹额，居然是姑苏
人
人士的
精
清真字典，还真是有。
I mean, I don't know how much that's involved because remember the idea is that he used a lot of his own blood to summon this guy, so
来人呐，快把这个疯子赶出去！
我不出去，不出去！死疯子，再不出去，看我怎么收拾你！要出去也行，你让他先把偷我的东西还回来。胡说八道！我什么时候偷过你东西啊？哎，对，你没偷，你是抢，不光抢，还一反三更的来抢。呸！不要脸！
it's also strange that they're wearing like these earthly tones. Him specifically, I mean, with Xion, I think his name
这
was.
位公子，有话好说。
滚开！
Which I'd have to think are cheaper dyes
息怒，小儿无
than
Yeah.
Moyan?
Whites and reds. Well, yeah.
No, sorry. The guy who got summoned into the body is wearing dark blacks and reds and everything, which you think would be more expensive. But he's like the outcast guy.
我砍他一只手！阿娘，你就让他这样欺负我！
给我闭嘴！
夫人家
Threatened to cut off his arm.
只是太阳已快落山，眼下招阴除湿一事更加迫切。
招阴除湿，
请告知庄内所有人，傍晚以后紧闭门户，不要靠近后院，更不要动招阴阵内任何东西。
The sutras. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was thinking when we watched Mononoke. You remember?
不挺好
Got sealed inside the area and they put the things up on all the walls.
小爷似的。
I mean, it's the same tradition all the way to Buddhism.
Yeah, but I'm talking
from
about
India,
specifically
so-
stuff that we watched together.
疯子怎么疯来着？
And there goes the raccoon eyes. Wash them away.
不过这现射
Now, ironically, he just looks a lot like himself.
穆玄宇从哪儿学来的？还指名点姓的召唤我。虽说我名声是比较差，但我一不作祟，二不复仇，哪儿像李国先生啊？哦，招阴旗啊！玄门百家冲我喊打喊杀，对我做的东西倒是照用不误。这招阴旗以活人阳气为饵，看来这几名蓝家子弟是打算用自己来引诱附近的走失邪祟过来。
Sorry, I forgot that he
一防
claiming that he invented those flags.
疯子，今晚你死定
What I know of my guy, that is funny to think of him making stuff.
Oh, 少爷真是，那大晚上还要我去什么驴棚？
And anybody supposed not to be outside?
Yep. But he said young master. So, you know, I'm imagining the big guy who's a fucking idiot.
Yeah. So this guy's gonna be dead soon. Or he's gonna be running for his life. Or run for his life and then die.
Actually, never a good idea to hold the light source in front of you.
Yeah, it destroys your night vision. Here comes our first zombie.
Well, more so just a dead body. Now we're using the word madman and murderer. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, the shriveled body was the fat guy.
Yeah, I know.
How could you fucking tell? He was a fat guy when he was
Because of the
alive. He's
clothing.
shriveled. Yeah, but there's
And
a bunch
also
of people
the
wearing
fact
no
that his
clothes.
clothing was so wide. Although these are robes, so.
More
But it was him. I
confusing
knew
that
it
he
was him.
said young master sent him out here to check the thing, and then he encountered the dead body of the young master out here. How did he get from behind him to in front of him, dead? I guess the real identifying mark is that stain he has on the side of his forehead, which he had when he was alive, too. Forgot they flashed back to it. That's why I specifically called it out when he said it.
是你杀了他！你这个畜生，你怎么下得去手？他还是个孩子，为什么死的不是你这个贱种？不是，放开我！我要给阿月报仇！你放开我！
报仇？这人又不是我杀的。
To be fair, you were crouched over top of him when his body was
所有
found.
精气都被吸食殆尽，分明是为邪祟所杀。
凶手就是这个疯子。今天在大厅上，你们也都听到这疯子说过，他要把阿月的手臂砍下来。我要你偿命，偿命！
哎呀，别杀我啊！啊！救命啊！杀人啊！
招阴旗，
是什么？我儿身上怎么会有这种东西？
You'll create a scene,
莫夫人，
get what you need to see. A scene gets seen.
招阴旗，招阴灵，引邪祟。令郎带着这旗，相当于成了这周围阴灵邪祟的活靶。是招阴旗召来的邪祟，害死了令郎。
胡说！不就是拿了你们个破
His
旗
son killed himself because he's a klepto.
怎么能？
But, oh, he stole from him, and that's what attracted.
Well, no, they're indicating that he is one of the flags that they're using to summon spirits with on him, which made him a target. So the fact that he stole part of a flag goes along with the element that he's saying you stole all of my stuff.
你们这些没用的东西，修什么仙出什么解，连个孩子都保护不好，请你们来有什么用？都是你们插的破旗子，才害死了我的阿月。 你们都该给他偿命！
哎呀，这么多年了，咱家竟然还是这么个东
I
西，
don't know.
让他破还想干嘛？憋不死
The fact we see them grip in their hands makes it the least disciplined of the Land Clan that I've ever seen.
女儿贵庚啊？今年17该有了吧？还听不懂人话，人家再三叮嘱过，别碰镇里的东西。女儿半夜出来偷鸡摸狗的，怪我啊？怪他？
赵银奇，我儿子身上怎么会有赵银奇？是你，一定是你！
Here comes the spirits.
Huh?
Never open your
Okay,
mouth
that
when you're
was
scared.
你还我阿月！你这个下作的东西！你那死鬼老娘下贱，你也
闭嘴！
什么？你是个什么东西？敢命令我？
So I'm pretty sure his mother is your sister. It's a weird insult, that.
He's still pretending that he's helpless, huh?
Well, you know, these are the guys that are fighting spirits and whatnot, and you're a spirit inhabiting a body. You don't really want to put yourself out there.
Nice sword throw.
It's not a throw.
Okay, here the
Wouldn't
CGI looks a little bad because it feels like they're in a different area from the actual fight. Yeah.
I don't find. Same thing I said when we were watching the Nausea trailer.
好险！这是
I mean, it is a spirit, so it can leave the body.
啊，血肉精气都被吸食殆尽了，这死状
不错，同之前的墨家少爷一模一样。
Maybe that easy, huh?
有鬼！有鬼！
Go
莫夫
for
人
it.，
你待在那儿，不要乱跑。
No, I was saying it's not a sword throw. When you saw them flying in, they were standing on top of swords.
赤灵符阵，小小年纪，功力倒不错。赤灵符阵是之前设的，并没有任何损毁。难道那东西并非厉鬼？
7天杀一人，便可算得上作祟频繁的厉鬼了。这是夷陵老祖定下的标准，这东西却连杀2人，凶残程度非厉鬼可比。
有点棘手啊！咱们现在怎么办？
发信号吧。
可是再怎么发信号，如果这附近没有能前来支援的前辈，那我们……
到目前只有4法。身为姑苏蓝氏的子弟，我们不能弃人命于不顾。就算是死，
Good old Land Clan.
这等人来。
Oh, interesting. Fireworks.
不会运气这么差吧？万一来了些老熟人的话。锦衣，
It's been 13 years since you died.
好的。哎呀，算了，速战速决吧。有现设反噬诅咒在身，我就是想走也走不了。都愈合了。不对。
So 2 of the things he wanted to have happened happened.
应该只愈合2道。
The son died.
为什么连最深最长的一道也消失了？除非
What's the other thing?
这莫夫人
The mother?
已经是
Oh,
死
yeah.
人了。附在他身上的是
Yeah, I was trying to suggest so you could get there before they showed it.
左手，阿童的左手也不见了。不对，刚才阿童明明还用左手攻击莫公子。啊？
Oopsie. I guess the circle didn't work, or she was outside the circle.
果然，左手是左手。
Well,
这两个
the circle would repel stuff, but there's already something in here, right? So
留在这儿，我怕。
得罪。
哟，给制住了！哈哈，看你以后还敢不敢再打我！哎呀妈呀！他动了，他动了！救我！自追，小心！
and protective clothing. Yeah, because they already indicated both dead bodies were missing their left arm.
差点烧死我！不是我踢的。
衣服上的咒术阵营对他有用，趁现在。是。
Oh, I like the change to the music with the guitar.
It's action time.
Well, it's not the guitar. That's not a guitar. That's something.
No,
else,
no,
but
you'll,
that-
you'll figure out what the musical instrument is pretty quickly.
There is a guitar, but there's something else as well.
不正。
I almost want to call that a trigram.
Holy fire, mystical fire.
Yeah, it's one aspect of the show that commenters had to tell me about is that common Chinese mythological stuff, mythology, legends, whatnot, will not be explained by the show,
Oh,
as it's expected the Chinese audience would know it. So,
yeah.
压不住。还不行。怨气够足，不错。认得你娘身上那只左手吗？
yeah, that's what I was indicating about the barrier. Not more stuff getting in, it's just the same thing. It's still in here.
I mean, they still have to figure it out that he's doing something.
Why? All he's doing is running around acting scared.
端端的，突然就是。
Yeah, well, also, yeah, how the tongue became alive.
难道
See, it's not him. He just said it. Almost broke that possession for a second. Well, it's her son after all.
Yeah.
两具刚刚横死的凶尸连手都压不住，这鬼手艺到底是什么来头？
A greater
要是元
spirit
神再不来
also?
兰家这两个小子可就悬了。要再驱动一次凶尸吗？那样的话，可就瞒不住了。
Yeah, they're gonna figure it out.
Don't want to do that in front of people.
Don't stop.
That's what I was saying. Soon enough, you're going to see what the musical instrument is. And the guy you were almost drawn as.
It almost has a sort of a Western style presentation, right?
Lanzan. Yeah, I would liken it to Sura's Wrath, that one cowboy kind of guy.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't realize we were here already. I kind of, in my memory, combined this episode and the next episode into like one long episode. And obviously this is the Crunchyroll ending.
Yeah.
Again, it's not bad. This is, oh god, is this Eimer?
Generic anime.
This is
beginning,
Eimer?
ending.
Or,
Yeah.
oh god, I can't. The name of the group, or the singer.
Oh.
I want to say Eimer, but I could be wrong about that. I'm never good at, identifying them right off the bat. And obviously, we do have to still talk over these. Particularly the ones that are in the show, we have to talk over. Eimer, yeah, I was right.
Yeah.
I don't particularly pay attention, but certain groups, like Lisa, Eimer, Survive, Said the Prophet, they did, I think they did Made in Abyss and Vinland Saga openings.
I haven't seen any of those.
Well, they're on the channel.
Yeah, I know.
Also, I don't believe there's any next time ons on this show ever. So, occasionally
that's
there
cool.
will be a
2020. Yeah.
Occasionally there will be like a postscript thing, but never a next time on. I know because at least 9 times in a row now I have just sat here looking at a black screen, waiting for there to be a next time on. Wait, no. Before you get into your thoughts, we do have to watch the actual ending.
Oh, okay.
Now, this one I have no memory of whatsoever.
Still beautiful.
I think it's Lanzan and Wei Ying on the side. Again, people constantly call them Wei Wuzan.
Yeah, courtesy names,
Wuxian. But I have never once called them that. Also, we have a commenter in previous episodes that will constantly use abbreviations that will never stick in my head. I know it's nothing like it, but this actually gives me the feel of the ending credits of Outlaw Star. I know nothing like it, but no, there you go. A little bit of spoilers.
Maybe.
I believe that's the guy you're getting drawn as in Lanzan. But it's no major spoilers to identify the guy you're getting drawn as. I believe he's going to show up next episode anyway.
Oh yeah, this is much better than the Japanese version or Crunchyroll version. Again, not bad, but it's just generic compared. This one seems more thematic to what
Well,
we're
it's the
watching,
element
right?
that if we were watching the show in Japanese, then the Japanese singers and everything in the that version wouldn't be as jarring.
Yeah. I thought listening to this in Chinese would be more jarring for my ear, but it wasn't. At least not this, the way they speak here. Maybe in some other, because I had some other experience. I think I started watching the one where it's just the character is just an immortal god from the very beginning. And it's like, okay, that's not fun, I guess.
I've only
Like literally,
I've only
the
watched
opening
Link
scene
Click
is
before this, and I never finished Link Click yet. So
the opening scene is like there's the dad is waiting for the kid to be born, and he hears noise and stuff like that. People shouting like it's gonna be a horror thing. No, the baby literally walks out of the delivery room like in a cloud of smoke, going like, "What's up?" You know, it was a little too over the top even for me. So I'm sure it's fine. My apologies. No, I didn't sleep well last night. But yeah. Overall, now that I can talk about the show, at least the first episode, I like the story so far. I mean, I was able to get the immediate story. Kid, is being abused by his relatives that he's forced to live with. Does a dark ritual to summon this ancient patriarch from this clan so that he could, do revenge on his family. But now that he's done that, now he's stuck in this world in his body. And he's trying to figure out what to do because the reason why this patriarch is dead is that all the other clans got together to kill him. So, pretty straightforward story. So
I mean, you say that.
I'm sure there's more to it.
Definitely, this is a show you have to at least give 3 episodes for because of reasons that I'm not gonna say. But definitely, what you think right now is not going to be as valuable as what you think 2 episodes from now.
I mean, I'm sure it goes, now that other clans are involved and he's trying to keep it secret and people are trying to investigate.
No, sorry. I think you're conflating things from the narrative opening versus what you saw here. The Sunshot campaign is over. That's the thing that had that's the thing that had all the clans together. That was 13 years ago. Mm-hmm. And then they tried to keep summoning this guy back then, and nobody could do it.
Yeah.
So why could this guy do it? But yeah, no. None of the clans are involved anymore. That was 13 years ago.
He doesn't know that.
Don't think that matters to what you were saying.
Well, it matters to the point that he's trying to keep his identity secret until he figures out what the hell's going on.
Right. But you were talking about your interest in what you thought was happening. So I was just correcting that matter. You were saying that all the clans are involved now, and I was like, that's the narrator thing. Like I said, that's...
I mean, if he's back, they might be interested again. Right? It's like, he's back again. What the hell? What do we do?
Well, it's the element that the narrator is telling you what happened in the past. That Wei Ying took out the Wen clan, and then all the other clans rose up against the Yiling patriarch. And then he died because, as I indicated, that guy killed him. And now we're 13 years later. I'm just saying, you really can't equate the things that the narrator just said to what you just saw happen.
It's a good episode, good first episode. Like the action, characterizations were important. Yeah, the animation was pretty good, very solid.
It's also a bit of an extended length episode.
Yeah, horror elements, but without going for the jump scare necessarily. At least I wasn't scared by the fact that it rose. These things rose from the dead, right? So more
Well,
tension
yeah, I
than
mean, they
horror.
didn't
That's
pull
like
the
the
jump
Weber.
scare. Obviously,
Yeah.
the jump scare would have been guys looking through the bush and there's a dead body. To have the dead
Dead
body, yeah, and it didn't. It was just a dead body.
Good choice, because I hate jump scares. Yeah, I like it.
All right. Well, as I said before, usually come back with notes and a board. So next time I'll have my previous notes and a board, and then more poignantly, since you can always go back and watch whatever I did in my previous 9 episodes, not you, the viewer, whatever lessons comes back with.
I would have to carefully watch this and see what I do know, as opposed to a more casual watch. There's a lot of things going on, and I want.
This show is very confusing, but it's chock full of details. So there's stuff to pull out of it. It's just the element of, as I said before, as per previous commenter, there's just elements of Chinese. Again, I don't know what to call it: mythology, lore, legend.
Mythology. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know if it is mythology. Like, I don't know what to place it as, but there's just things you're expected to know. Like the show is called Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation. Apparently, you're just expected to know what cultivation means, and I don't mean like in the term of like what the word actually means, like what it means in the context of the way that they're using it. Like when the Lon Clan members just first show up, like when they're getting served drinks by Mo, whatever the fuck her name was, I can't remember. Sorry, I think she's called Miss Mo. But they're talking about came for cultivation, among other things.
Summoning of spirits and gathering them, using them.
Well, I don't want to get into it because obviously I have thoughts, but those are based on things that I can't like weigh in with because it's like I want to see what you think first off without my influence. But that's going to be a bit from now.
Yeah.
All right, well, any final thoughts?
Yeah.
All right, well, once again, then, I have been Theta. This has been Lessons. We've been Stone-Faced Reactions, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stone-Faced Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?